Okay.
Bumps and bruises, 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 bumps and bruises. Bumps and bruises, 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 bumps and bruises.
Yeah, shout out the priest in the chat. Bumps and bruises, we like the fuses. Grab a seat and hear what the news is. Don't confuse us, you know the name. We the best and the brightest in this podcast game. Derek Marcos and Drizzen with the hot takes and recaps. Hit us in the chat, we welcome all feedback. Turn it up, cause we giving them hell. We the best in the business, now ring the bell.
Bumps and bruises, 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 bumps and bruises. Bumps and bruises, 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 bumps and bruises.
Oh snap, oh snap, oh snap. We back again, guys. It's your boys of the Bumps and Bruises podcast, featuring yours truly, Marcos, aka at the Sunset Kid 56, and we're joined by the brand owner, one of the hostess with the mostest, Derek. What's going on?
What's up, man? What's up? I'm ready for WrestleMania, man.
Yeah, same here. You know, I'm gonna enjoy it a completely different way than you are. I might enjoy it, you know, Winnie the Pooh in it. Yep. Let's hashtag Winnie the Pooh Marcos enjoying SummerSlam. Because that's how I get down, bro. I'm putting it out in the universe, baby. Just out here, hey man, it is what it is, brother. How's everybody doing out there? You know, everybody get their fill of graps. A lot of graps done this weekend, or this week rather. Was there anything on the weekend? I know they aired the
AAA. It was AAA something.
But AAA, if you were of the know, AAA taped that last 2 weeks ago, and these episodes are airing in between the actual pay-per-view. That's why Dom was there and he wasn't on Raw, because he was actually out for a little bit.
I see now.
Yeah, man, it's not insider wrestling. I just love to read spoilers because, you know, sometimes let me ask you this. I like to know what happens on shows. Do you like to know what happens on shows? Because sometimes I'm like, I don't want to, like, you know what I mean? Like, let's say, and here's the thing, being married is a wonderful thing, but also with being married, and I assume with you being a father as well, you have to really understand what to prioritize. You know what I mean?
Yeah, facts.
And sometimes you got to decide, all right, am I going to watch the breakdown of of SmackDown, or am I actually going to watch it? And watching the spoilers kind of helps me doing that. And, you know, thanks to the power of the streaming era, I'm able to just watch it because, you know, I am international. I can watch it on Netflix and just skip through things, and I'm like, oh, okay. You know, I watch all the matches, but sometimes the segments, I'm like, I know where they're going with this.
Facts.
And I skip forward. But what is your preference? Do you like watching things live? The ironic thing is, I cannot rewatch a pay-per-view. Do you rewatch pay-per-views? Or do you watch it after it's spoiled?
No, so pay-per-view wise, if I'm not watching it live because I have to work or whatever, and I want to actually do something I really want to watch, I stay off social media. Hell, I stay out the group chat. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So like I don't go check anything. I go do what I got to do, and I try my best, because sometimes it's hard. You know what I'm saying? When you sitting in between time. But other than that,
in the meantime, I get it.
You know what I'm saying? So with that, yeah, man, I stay off of everything. Show wise, I'd rather watch it live because, you know, we international, like you said. So I like that aspect, but if I don't get to, like, it's cool, I'm still gonna watch it. Like, as far as like shows, like just rewatching a pay-per-view in general, like that I either seen already or that I was at, but I've never rewatched any of the pay-per-views I've been to.
Yes, same here. Same here. I did you rewatch WrestleMania 40? I have not.
Like I've put it on to like, because I'll have people that come into the shop or whatever that like either like wrestling or something like that. I'm like, yeah, I was there. I was like, that's me right there. Like that's the only time I go put it on. But like actually sitting and watching, like watching something I've been to, whether it was my first one, which was Money in the Bank, 2022 in Vegas. Any of those, the WrestleManias I've been to, the couple Royal Rumbles.
So this is going to be a controversial question for you before we even get into the into the shows. Gun to your head, without thinking.
Okay.
Do you prefer to watch pay-per-views at home or to be there live?
Gun to my head, which one would I pick? Is there stipulations with any of them? Like,
no,
are my friends there?
Like, not necessarily. Like,
all right, solo trip, solo either by myself or solo at home.
However you decide, but you can't be like we get it. We got the Grammy nominated Rand on our show, and Rand is plugged in to a lot of avenues, right?
Yeah, facts.
So I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like not the FOMO of like, oh man, Rand just went and had an entire night with the New Day and the Usos, and like I'm talking about just like your homeboys, like no extra, no like like hey man,
stuff. No fancy stuff, yeah.
Like hey, we're going to the pay-per-view, but like taking the fact that we all come from 4 different corners of the U.S.
Yep.
In terms of when we link up like Voltron, take that factor out. You could take that out.
It's a cartoon for y'all that don't know what he's talking about. All right,
Voltron has been on Netflix.
You know what I'm saying?
Voltron has been on Netflix. All right, so not necessarily the '80s show. There was a mid to late 2020s show as well that went on for 6 amazing seasons. Different narrative, but it's the same concept.
Yep.
It's like, yeah. So those stipulations, what do you prefer?
Those stipulations, I would say I like to be live. Like, if the money aspect, wasn't really a factor, I like to be live because it's an experience. You know what I'm saying? Being able to go to a show live and experience that. Now, yes, it's stuff that you miss. It's angles that you don't see. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. And I'm not the person who would be wanting to look up at the Jumbotron and everything else. Because
and then
I can stay home.
And then for those of you that have not been to a show, I have yet to find a way for you to listen to commentary.
No, because the service sucks.
Yes, and it's always behind. I did not realize this until years later, like into the Netflix, Peacock era, like, and I started going that TV is like 5 to 10 seconds behind.
Yep.
So if you're live and you're watching something, the crowd is like, yeah. And then sometimes I used to be like, man, I like hearing the commentators.
Oh, because that's like one of the fun parts.
Yeah. Like unlike baseball, fun fact about baseball, they broadcast the game within the stadium. So you can listen to the in-game broadcast. Yeah, you can listen to the in-game broadcast live with no delay because it's radio. Yep. I don't think they do that for wrestling. And
no.
I couldn't tell you about any other sport. I just know it for baseball.
They don't do it for basketball, and they don't do it for football. Yeah. Like baseball, I think is the only one.
Yeah, and it's like it's weird, man, because it's like I want to listen to the commentators because they sometimes it's like you ever been to a basketball game, and I'm a huge Knicks fan. And me going to basketball games now is different. But when I was younger and living in New York at the time and the Knicks weren't that great, like this is post Ewing era for those of you guys that are old, like during the 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 2000s, mid 2000s, when the Knicks had great players, but they weren't powerhouses. All you hear is like squeak, 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 squeak.
Exactly. Yeah.
And it's like, oh, okay. You don't even know what's going on. Like if you come in late, like yeah, they'll put the scoring box or whatever, but you don't you miss that watching it live from home. So honestly, I guess because I'm showing my age here, I prefer being at home.
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
unless
there's different things with being at home for sure. So I definitely get that.
But the reality of the situation is, with the exception of Vegas, I don't know what it is. Like you guys, like I would have gone, but it was just like, man, I just don't feel like there's the value there. Like I went to 3 PLEs, almost 4, maybe 4, since the last Mania, and I've not spent nowhere near the amount that I would assume I would have spent that Mania.
Oh, for sure. I mean, but that's the thing. Mania is the one that costs the most. You know what I'm saying? Now, yes, are these prices overdoing it? Like you've gone to more than I have. This will be 4 for me.
This,
you know what I'm saying?
If I'm trying to think, this would have been number 6 for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm in the five-time club.
Right. Booker T.
But like, yeah, you know, if it moves to the East Coast somewhere drivable, I'm there. But it's
no, I definitely see that. Like that
like, and I know it sounds messed up because then I'd be like, yo, Derek, you ain't coming?
No, because it's close to you. I get it. That's why this is drivable for me if I wanted to drive.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna drive, but like this is as close as it's probably gonna get. Like
this is a 55-minute flight for Rand.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's
that probably includes boarding, and it's like zoop 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 zoop.
Yeah,
it's like
quick. Even my best friend, like it's a 3-hour drive, 4-hour drive for her to drive from her house to Vegas.
I would do that. Like, you know me, you guys have talked me off the ledge when I'm like, hey man, it's only a 6-hour drive, baby, and you're like, bro, you are bugging.
You are tired as hell. Sit down somewhere.
Yeah. Like, but I get it. And I respect the hustle. I just know something about Vegas, man. Like I love Vegas. I love the concept of Vegas, but
Vegas is not like
it's not a Marcos town. And what I say is not a Marcos town is I don't know anybody there. Outside shout out to O. I know O there.
Okay.
That's it. But like, and then I have my homeboy Tito. Shout out to Tito. But it's like
he said I don't know nobody, but then he just named 2 people.
Yeah, but it's like you know what I mean? Like, yo, like I think I'm at an age that I accepted that I don't think Mania will ever come back to New York because of weather.
Really?
Yeah, bro. I think that I don't
think New York.
Yeah, I don't think Mania will ever come back. We're gonna get pay-per-views, no doubt.
Oh, for sure. But like,
I don't think it's gonna come to New York.
That's crazy. I feel like they would.
I mean,
like Philly wasn't far for you, right? Philly was how many hours?
Yeah, but they already said that Philly was like, people complain so much about Philly that
really?
I don't think. Yeah,
outside of night 1, it was cold. It was cold. Night 2, Gucci. I was straight. You know what I'm saying?
And I think night 1 was cold, and I should have known better because I had enough gear, but I'm like, man, I don't want to be at there. I was surprised cold. Like, you know what I mean? Like I had the gear with me, and I said, I ain't gonna carry all this shit with me. And then I was out there being cool with a hoodie, and then I was like, I ain't know no better.
Yeah, I ain't know no better. But night 2, what I had on, bro, I was Gucci. We was straight. I was prepared though too.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But we ain't gonna talk about night 2 because we all know Angry Marcos. And it's not even for those of you that are listening, like, oh man, Marcos is angry. No, it wasn't even like that. Marcos just like got tired.
It was
I didn't, and you know this, I didn't take out time for myself.
Yeah.
I was go.
For sure. And like, okay, so like then I was still getting to know you. Now I know you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We've hung out. I've been around you enough times to know how you get down and how you move and everything else. Yeah, no. So it definitely makes sense. It definitely makes sense. And then how it ended, that whole little fiasco with that. Oh yeah, nah.
Yeah, but it's one of those
You was just angry,
situations.
you scared me. So I was like, I'm not gonna have to tell this man I got a room, I got an extra bed, and he
It's
and
like
take me out.
because it's like and I know we're spending a lot of time on this. It's just like it's one of those things that when your body says, "Yo, I'm done,"
Yeah,
and there's nothing you can do about it, I get angry at the situation, not necessarily at the people around me, but just at
yeah,
the situation because I'm like, there's nothing I can do. Like,
yeah.
there's nothing that I could say. There's nothing that no quick action other than, man, I gotta shut it down.
Mhm.
Like, you know what I mean? It's like, and I was upset that, I couldn't even change my mindset. And that's what was surprising to me,
Yeah.
honestly.
Once you
That
told me you said I miss my wife, I want to see my wife. I was like, all right, I ain't never been married or anything like that, but I'm like, okay, he ready to go home.
yeah,
And you know what I'm saying? Just let
it,
him
w-
go and let's
it,
just make sure he get there safe.
it was the culmination of a couple of things. It's a culmination of like stressors involved. There
Mhm,
was people that were operating on different agendas and trying to pull me different ways and like
mhm.
make me the individual in charge of their life for the evening. And I'm like, yo, I'm not with it. Like, you know what I mean? Like imagine you sneak into a baseball game, right? Or
Mhm.
somewhere. You just sneak in. And the person that knows you snuck in is like, man, come on, help me sneak in. And it's like, but I snuck in. How am I gonna get you in? Like, you know what I mean?
Not gonna work.
Like I ain't
Don't
got
really
no
work like
pull, fam.
that.
And then they just be like, oh man, I can't believe you gonna watch this game without me. And I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. And
Listen,
that's how it was. And it's like, I pass around a little bit of jewels here and there. Then it's like, man, you just gotta enjoy your moment.
oh no, for
And
sure.
and it's like I'm a person, I like to remove myself from any situation. I'm old. We've gone on PLEs where we travel together, and you
Mhm.
you you know the vibe. Like
Oh yeah,
I'm like, hey man, I'm not trying to rip and run. And it's like, there's times like even when we went to a Survivor Series, it was Survivor Series, yeah.
yeah.
I was like, hey man, don't even worry about it. I was the first day I was concerned, I was like, man, this man ain't coming to the room because I didn't want to leave out. And then you're like, man, where you at?
Mm.
Like, what?
Listen, I'm a big kid. As long as I got the address to where I need to be at, we
Yeah.
Gucci.
Yeah,
So
but then, I'm just chilling. I'm like, hey man, like you want to do this? Oh, you don't want to do that? Cool. I can sit here and sleep because I ain't missing nothing. Like,
listen, I get my moments where I'm like, all right, I need to do this, need to do that. I got certain things on my agenda I need to hit.
Yep.
And like if I ain't got nothing I need to hit, and if ain't nothing popping, then I can chill. So
Like, me, like Rumble last year, you and Shane were doing a lot, and you guys would hit me up like, "Where you at?" I'm like, "Man, I'm just chilling, not even
look,
doing anything."
I ain't gonna hold you. You helped me out. What Rumble and Indy? Because they wouldn't let me take my stuff. And I'm like, bro, I literally hit straight from the airport here. I'm like,
Because I don't know, man, and I guess again, I'm at a point where I'm not a jaded fan because I'm never a jaded fan. I'm more
mhm,
like I've done it,
yeah,
like WWE World and all that stuff. I moved beyond of like, oh man, I want to take a picture. Yes, there's still bucket lists.
yeah,
But it's like as much as I love, the Finn Balor's, the you know, wrestlers that are not exclusive. And
yeah,
I'm not trying to be elitist. Like when I'm like, all right, will they be there next year?
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like I'll still get up and hustle up for the right price to meet a John Cena, to meet the Rock, of course. The Rock, I might be a little bit more. You'll be like, man, like, bro, you spending WrestleMania money to meet him. I'll be like, shut your mouth.
hey, but look,
That's the final. That's the final
that's the different
boss.
that's a
Him and
different
Triple
thing though.
H. Him and Triple H. But like, I don't hustle up for certain people. I'm like, hey man, like like I kind of want to meet Dom, but I'm also like Dom is
I'm gonna
young.
be there for a while. Yeah,
Yeah, like Dom ain't
don't
gonna
go
be,
nowhere.
he ain't 45 on his, on his last run. His contract ain't up. Like, you know what I mean?
I
Like,
mean, you know what I'm saying, but like I get that. So I mean, like if it's a cricket thing, you know what I'm saying, you'll pull up because it's a little. You got to give a little time, but ain't no finances you got to give out for that. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying, and you
yeah,
got the other ways to work around that one. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying as
And
well.
like I didn't have meeting Ray on my bucket list, but it happened,
Yeah.
you know? Like I met the people that I want to meet, and it's just like, and then the weirdest thing is, uh, you guys don't see half, but Derek has been to my crib. I have
Mhm.
so many things that I forget about, and I think a photo will be one of them. Like I have so many autographs. I have
Yeah.
so many things that I'm like, what am I actually supposed to do with this? But like, no, man, you understand, man? You can sell it. And it's like, no, nobody. You know how many people are walking around right now with a John Cena autograph? It's all that it means special to you. And as I grown older, things like that are frivolous in my view because I've done it, and because I also have this tendency of just hoarding shit, and you know that. Um, but yeah, so SmackDown. Talk to me about SmackDown, dog. I know we
Talk about it. Let's talk about it.
let's talk
Let's see.
about it. Tell me,
Where do
tell
we
me
want
number
to
one,
start?
where were you when you uh did your SmackDown watching, as they say?
Ooh, SmackDown. I was at the house. I don't think
Okay,
I got to see it from the very beginning. Like I had to,
okay.
go back and everything. But yeah, no, definitely at the house. Um, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. My favorite part where I want to start off with, let's go ahead and let's just start off with that tag team match. You know what I'm saying? We can start right there. The tag team title match. We had the MFT versus Mr. Damian Priest and our everybody's favorite, our Truth, Mr.
So
Truth.
I I'm gonna sound like an asshole. I like Truth
Oh,
bald. I like him
really?
bald. Yeah, because it's like you ever notice how you don't really notice something until you start getting real shots of it?
Okay.
Like until he cut his hair, around the time he cut his hair, I'm like, man, he's struggling. Like, you know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah, no, I've known it. I've known
Like,
it was going.
like like I hope you're my friend enough if I'm hitting you with the drop top braids, you know.
Yeah.
I hope, and for those of you, yeah, I don't have the drop top braids, so
He just like to wear hats, man. That's all that is.
yeah, and I'm at my favorite week outside of just getting braids. I'm at the week where I don't care if I could wear a hat on it
Yeah.
because they're coming out in a couple days. You know, I'm just like, yeah, yeah, like, and
He
I've been,
put the hat on and he'd be like this with it.
yeah, no, but I still like if I'm wearing this hat just for the pod,
Yeah.
but if I'm wearing a hat all day, I got the stocking cap now that I
Oh yeah.
discovered. I
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not the do-rag, because the do-rag adds too many layers and you get a weird head size. Like I gotta go up a size. And then I realized when I don't wear a do-rag, the hat just looks funny on me. It looked like Marcus Houston and what's it go? Not Stomp the Yard. Oh
You
my
got
god,
served?
you got served when he rocking that goofy ass big ass hat to the side, and it's like, hey dog, somebody should have probably told you what your actual hat size is. But yeah, so our truth. Do you think our truth shaves his? Because he's an old school cat. You think he shaves his mustache because he can't grow a beard? Is that a choice or is it just a necessity? Like
It's probably a choice.
I feel like
Probably.
him with a
What a,
goatee, like for me. And again, I might sound weird. I feel like it rejuvenate his career.
if he had facial hair?
Like if he came out with like a beard, like on some Seth Rollins, you know what I mean? Like MVP, like just something.
If he come out with a beard, I feel like he gotta be a heel.
Why?
You can't be smooth faced. Like you can't, you know what I'm saying? And then switch it up and not switch. You gotta switch up the character. That's a whole new person.
Like I don't understand it. I guess because I'm a hater and I look like a Mexican mom if I shave my facial hair. Like
okay, like if Gunther get a mustache or something or a beard, if Gunther get a beard, he got to be a babyface.
why? Because he's switching it up.
You got to change it. You got to change the whole thing.
I feel like every white guy that's in wrestling, when their hair starts to go, and it's a good portion of them. I don't know if it's genetics. I don't know if they just they're like, oh man, it's a different look. They get a goatee. They get something.
Look at Dominic Mysterio.
Yeah.
Right? He was clean cut when he was with his daddy.
Because that man did not know his character. That man better not ever go clean cut. He better not cut his hair like
babyface. He started growing that long mullet, and he got that caterpillar on his lip a little bit.
It's a full blown mustache. Yeah, it's not even a like oh I'm just doing it to piss you off. When he first started growing it, yes.
Yeah.
But now it's like, yo, this is an ill mustache. Like I can't picture him without it. Like if he come out with a beard and still kept the hair, I'm with it.
That's like the original El Grande, right?
Yeah.
Right? The real one, right? So with him, before he left for a while, clean face, right? He was a bad guy. Now he got that beard up under that mask. He a good guy.
I don't know. What does the chat say? Let me know. Do y'all think that a beard? I just know we want to hey man, look, Damian Priest, what do you think? He's gonna shave his beard if he becomes heel?
Does he have a beard?
He does. Come on, man. All Hispanics have beards, bro. All non-Hispanics that are non-Mexican, excuse me.
I mean, his beard's barely there. Like his beard's so low. Like, if you got rid of it, would you really notice?
I would. He's a person that I don't know. I'm not a man to talk about somebody else's hair like that, but he got to decide what he gonna do with his hair.
With the braids.
He doesn't.
He still be rocking the braids and the faux locks and everything else,
Yeah, but those be extensions, the faux locks.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. All of it's extensions.
I don't think all of it though. I think his hair's that long. It has to be. He's been rocking long hair for like 4 years now.
Let's pull up. Let's pull him up. Hold on.
While you pull him up,
let's hit a Google.
So, were you surprised when they won the tag belts, or were you like, oh, okay?
You know how we think with our wrestling brain. You know what I'm saying? And when a belt about to get dropped. So
also. Like, you know how people were saying it ain't WrestleMania season until Cody get his ass whipped?
Yeah, I got you.
Isn't it WrestleMania season until R-Truth wins the belt, or is in a tag belt storyline?
No, it's not always the case. It wasn't the case in LA. It was the case in Philly.
Yeah, but it's every other year. It's like
every other year. Okay. Under the new regime,
yeah,
bro, homie hair is like shoulder length, right?
Yeah,
like maybe a little past shoulder length. But when he get them braids, he be having them braids with different colors. You remember?
Yeah.
That's longer than his hair.
Okay. Hey man.
But I ain't mad at it. You know what I'm saying? Live your life.
Sometimes you need extensions.
Hey, look, gotta do what you gotta do.
I wonder.
Feel comfortable.
I wonder if his girl does his hair or he pays to somebody, because I feel like the people in the back don't know how to cornrow.
Don't he got a new girl now? He ain't with old girl no more. I don't think.
Yeah, but they still
got let go.
Yeah, but they I feel like, and again, I don't know anything from Adam. I feel like the back, they don't know, the stylists don't really know how to deal with ethnic hairstyles.
WWE, put your boy on. I'm just saying, when you see the podcast, I got time.
Maybe if you put me on,
Listen, I'm probably gonna have to. So many folks.
Nah, I ain't gonna do that. I try to move it. I try to move it along, man.
Nah, look, I appreciate you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring the gear when I go out of town.
Back with the crowning of the tag champs.
Yes, sir.
What's your thought of that?
I liked it. I mean, truth as put a belt on him. Come on now. If you weren't gonna bring back the 24/7 7-Eleven up down championship, you know,
Okay.
put something on it because it's funny. And the MFT, bro, you wouldn't even carrying around the belts. Same thing with the Usos. Like you wouldn't even carrying around the titles. Like, why do y'all have these belts?
Do you think the Usos cursed himself? If I'm jumping back to Monday when
Let's talk about it.
when my man Jay Uso said, "Man, I don't give a damn about them tag belts."
Hey, listen.
And that might not be
you.
an exact quote. He said, "I don't give a damn about no tag team."
I thought he said titles.
I don't think he said titles.
Yeah, I think he said titles. I think he said. I could be wrong. If whoever in the chat, we got 5 folks in the chat right now. Talk to me. Tell me if y'all remember exactly what he said.
Another thing that I want to ask,
but I know they dropping the belts.
You think so?
I think if they didn't give him a disqualification loss last night, they was dropping the belts last night for sure.
So
for sure, it's time.
Let me ask you this. Do you think both shows in a row dropping the whole "man, you acting like Roman" line, is that foreshadowing? Like I could see out of all this, Usos turning heel, or maybe Jay, or maybe the brothers all turning heel on Roman. Like, you know what I mean?
All of them, even Jimmy,
because I think that's where the swerve is. Like everybody's expecting Jay to turn.
It's Jay to crash out.
Yeah. And then now with the inclusion of the Jimmy drop, not the Jimmy, the Solo, what do you think they're doing? You tell me. Yeah, it's a lot of Uso hate. Can we highlight that comment?
Hold on.
No, don't hate. Don't hate.
Oh no, I can't highlight it. It's not letting me.
Anywho.
I'm sorry.
Anywho, matter of fact, I think you lying. Hold on. Yeah.
It's not Uso hate. Not Uso hate at all.
Okay, the future 123 kid, he's saying that he thinks that's the move to solidify. I don't think it's MFT. I think I would love to see a faction where the Usos and Solo splinter off and form their own thing, and then you have God, which is Tama and Tongaloa, and the younger brother Tala move over to Roman. What do you think? Or honestly, before you even answer, what do you think? Where do you think this is going? Do you think this is just WWE just saying shit just to say shit?
I don't think it's. I hope not. I'm hoping we getting somewhere. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully this is going to something. Because I feel like it's not a lot of long-term storytelling right now. It's a lot of shit thrown together. Like with these WrestleMania matches that we have so far, it's a lot of stuff thrown together. And I feel like it's because we got people out, you know what I'm saying, on certain sides and everything. So that's a whole thing.
Yeah.
So hopefully it's, like I said, it's gearing up towards something. So we'll see.
Okay.
We will see.
I just I fail to think, and again, I might be an optimist and I might just be a WWE show. I feel like them mentioning that, taking TV time, and I know they've done this millions of times before, to mention it, I don't think it's something that they're just going to randomly let go. Like, do you feel the same way? Or you think it's just them ad-libbing or be like, hey man, mention this, and then all of a sudden 3 weeks from now nothing is happening?
I don't know, man. Like I said, it could go either way because they'll drop some stuff and then we never get it again because we've seen it in the past.
Yep.
So I don't know where it's going exactly.
Where would you like to go?
With the Roman part and the whole bloodline thing. Part of me wants to see like another rendition of the bloodline getting together, but I know everything has to fall apart to end. So how me thinking ahead, it's like, okay, if we start it back up, how is it gonna end this time? You know what I'm
Gotcha.
saying? Because it can't stay forever. So
Or is it too soon to bring them back together? Does it
I
feel
mean,
like they're going back?
it's been what, 3 years, man? Right?
Yeah, but I feel like this hasn't been a year where, quote unquote, they've been there. You know what I mean? Where they've been circling the drain for the bloodline.
Mm,
Like they have some reference or callback to it all the time. Like a couple of the chat, our group chat pretty much said that they feel like it's convoluted. Do you find it convoluted? Like they just doing stuff just to do stuff?
mm. I mean, I can see where everybody's coming from with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? WWE don't really, at least as of late, ain't really been having a real direction that they're going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That I feel like that goes back to me talking about that, folks keep getting injured. You know?
So speaking on the injury, do you think people would have we would have even had this situation if people weren't injured? Do you think they would have been teasing the bloodline? You think they would have been doing any of the stuff that we've talked about?
Honestly, I feel like there wouldn't have been a Roman and Punk match. It would have been a Seth and Seth and Punk match. You know what I'm saying?
And you think that would have cooked better?
Ooh, that's tough.
Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like story wise, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that would have probably like had a lot more richer thing because I
I mean,
love
because it's a real life hate.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, do you think like okay? Do you think they have a real life hate?
See, I'm thinking about it twice. I'm thinking about it with my wrestling brain, and the wrestling brain's like, nah.
Well, let's even take that out because I don't think there's a real life hate there. I think none of these people have real life hate. I think CM Punk and Seth Rollins have a difference of opinion in terms of loyalty. Like I feel like CM Punk
is loyal to the bag.
I don't even think he's loyal to the bag. I think CM Punk is just a person that is like he'll call it how he sees it. Whereas Seth is like, this is the company that I'm with. I'm flying this flag. You know what I mean? Like he's the company man, and I feel like for a certain time, I feel like Roman Reigns is too. But I also feel like Roman Reigns is also hedging his bets outside of the WWE at this point as well.
Yeah, but I don't think it's like other companies as far as like wrestling goes. I think it's just he's about to take the route of his cousin and of Cena.
Yeah.
And tear up Hollywood.
But I don't know. Like I feel like CM Punk, he's loyal to wrestling.
You think that's a good thing, or you think that's a?
I don't know. All depends on how you see it. Like it's good as in for a fan, you have a somebody that's quote unquote an advocate for you. But it's bad. It's bad for a company because then you have somebody that'll call you out at the most fragile time.
Mm-hmm.
Like let's say right now, and I think an older Punk, he understands. He just won't comment on it. But Punk 10 years ago, Triple H, being chummy with the administration, he would have said something, or he would have reposted something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he literally, it's funny how CM Punk has that, doesn't have that that music, but I feel like he's more of the Seth Rollins character, like burn it down, like he's like, hey dog, like I'm not feeling this, and there ain't nothing you can say to me that'll change how I feel about this.
Mm-hmm.
And that's good and bad. Good as in, as a person, as an individual, but it's like as a businessman, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, think about this. Think about this. If I'm making moves, like, let's say this podcast gets picked up by whatever network, and then the head of that network, you go, does something that you don't like, and then we spent an entire episode you just shitting on them. And like some people are like, yo, that's what I believe in. Ain't nobody gonna take this away from me. I feel like CM Punk is a little bit different. I feel like he's just sometimes he wants to be the voice of the voiceless, but yet I feel like he also voices himself quite often. Mind you, a lot of the individuals in the world agree with his opinions, and myself too. But I'm also like, you know what I mean? Like you got to learn how to stop shooting yourself in the foot, because at a certain point, and CM Punk is, again, he's more influential than anybody that I've in my circle, I guess. You know what I mean, in terms of global influence. But sometimes he gets in his own way. I think if he had a different mindset, I think he would have still been in AEW.
So tell me this: do you think that CM Punk will be as big as he is if he didn't drop the pipe bomb and like he wasn't so outspoken?
No, I think the pipe bomb is who he is, but I also believe, unlike a lot of people, the pipe bomb was a work shoot. As in, I think he cleared the topics that he was going to say, not necessarily what he was going to say. You know what I mean? Like, he didn't say anything that you can't walk back. He ain't say such and such touches little boys. Like, you know what I mean? Such and such is racist. Like, like he said controversial things on the wrestling platform.
Yeah.
Like, let's be real. If Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, if he wasn't a huge wrestling guy and he understands how the business was, if he had paper thin skin, CM Punk talk about like you kissed her ass better than Dwayne did. Now, he would have like not forgotten that. Like, you know what I mean? This is somebody that arguably has way more sway in the industry than Punk has ever had.
Oh yeah, and will ever have, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so you know what I mean? I'm trying to understand what maybe because CM Punk is good. I think when you're in business, and especially into entertainment business, I don't think things is black and white. I think there's certain individuals that martyr themselves when they could have done a lot more good within the system. And I think CM Punk at a point right now in his career that he understands that better. Whereas, I'm not 100% condoning Seth Rollins is, WWE man straight through and through. He's a lot more vocal with it. But I feel like John Cena is way bigger of a company man than he was. But he wasn't all in your face with it. Like CM Punk, or not CM Punk, Seth Rollins got on there on Twitter, was saying everything with his chest. Like, hey man, this is the greatest brand in the world. And I understand, but it's like, it's a business. If you're in a sport, you know what I mean? If you're in baseball, if you're in basketball, and you believe 100% in the team that you got in that locker room, you get it. Because you can produce results there that you directly have like a saying in the outcome. But I think in the entertainment business, you could do the best that you can, but if corporate doesn't support you the way you support them, then you got a different situation. But going back to my original question, I believe that Seth Roman would have played a lot better.
Seth and Punk, yeah.
Not Seth and Punk, yes, but I would have not wanted to see that. I would have wanted to see Seth and Roman, because that's the one that they haven't given us. like with the other way around, because they gave us Seth and Roman when Seth was pushing his face run, and then they gave us Roman when he was the ultra heel. I think both guys as great characters might be better for TV.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's just me. Also, I think whatever Seth is doing right now, this masked man gimmick is goofy, but I get it.
You over it?
Yeah, I get it. He can't be touched.
Not right now.
Like I felt like I didn't pay attention, but I felt like when Adam came out, he was kind of like probably reminding these indie guys that were playing cops, like, "Hey, dog, don't pull out this man. You know, don't try to handcuff him behind. Like, you know, like it's like, hey, dog, he's still on the mend. Let's not
like hold up."
Like, speaking of Seth, no, actually, so continue with SmackDown.
He just texted you?
Huh?
I say he just texted you.
Imagine. I don't even know how to act. Like, I've been friends with certain wrestlers that have been big time indie guys, and sometimes I turn into a fan and ask them, like, "Hey man, so what you did with this?" And they hit me with the Uno reverse, like, "What you mean?" Like, oh, why? Like, and then they'll laugh it off and be like, "Man, I'm old school. I'm not gonna spoil it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna tell you who's going over or something like that." And this is outside of WWE. It's like, and I'm like, I respect it. It's like, you know, if you if you're, he basically is like, if you were friends with RDJ, would you be like, "Hey man, what's gonna happen at the end of Avengers?" And I'm like, true. Like, you know, I get it. Like, you know, it's like, I understand that.
Yeah. Oh, we had somebody look up the Uso line from yesterday.
Is that the kiss of death, or is him misspeaking, or is that the real Jey Uso talking? Like the real Jey
Roman Joe.
So. Yeah, and I was looking at it with the closed captions. I was so tired yesterday. I didn't want to rewatch it.
Yeah,
I feel like I in the backstage segment, he was like, "Hey, like this is some bullshit." Like, I think he cursed a couple of times. I know he cursed out in the ring, but in the back, I think he cursed like a real curse word. I forgot what it was, and like Jimmy just talked right over him after it. Like we just gonna keep this segment moving. Like, do you think that's Jay's character playing the character, or him knowing that they're gonna drop the belts and not being, you know, really done anything with them, him being like, I don't give a damn, kind of like, oh, I know this is not the direction that we're supposed to be going with. Like, what do you think? Like, let's play detective. Let's play you know, fan service here.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I hope it's just Crash Out. I hope we just getting Crash Out Jay again. You know what I'm saying? Crash Out Jay was fun. You know,
he was only Crash Out Jay for like one day.
No, like when I'm talking about Crash Out Jay from Bloodline, Crash Out Jay.
Okay.
Like that version. That was
fun. when he was trying to get in Sammy's face all the time.
Listen, all the time. Talking about he didn't give a damn about what the OTC want or what the OCC think or whatever, or what he say. Listen, when he snatched the shirt off Sammy, just for them to toss him the Sammy Uso shirt or bro.
But going back, so you hope it's not, and you know, it's funny. It's not Jonathan Fatu talking his frustration.
Yeah, no. Hopefully it's a character. Hopefully it's a character. I mean, you don't want to see your people, you know, disgruntled or anything else like that. Like, you know, upset with what's going on. So hopefully it's that. But yeah, like I said, I don't know him calling him Joe.
They skipped over that. I don't know. You think that was, again, putting our you know, hat on? Like, you think him just playing up the character?
I don't know, man. That one I can't even tell you. Like, I mean, was
that improv? Do you think?
Like we've talked about before. I mean, Roman calls Punk Phil. So,
but I think that was a deciding thing as part of the character to minimize him.
Yeah.
Or you think like that was an ad lib to call him Joe? to be like, hey, dog, this ain't no TV ish. Like, you know, this is real life, fam.
I mean, that's kind of what it's given. That's what it's given. Because Roman
like,
was
because
leaving the ring.
that goes hand in hand with the I don't give a damn about no tag team championship or titles or whatever.
Yeah, it's like he disrespected our family and he still ain't apologized. You know what I'm saying? Like it's cooking, and I like the way it's cooking. And also, you know what I'm saying, the real battle is between them two is they shoe game. Whoever come out with the better shoes.
So
that's who wins.
So I want to ask some people on there because I didn't really pay attention, or no, I couldn't tell. Was Jey Uso wearing a pair of Air Force Ones and he had his ankles taped up, or was that a completely different shoe?
On
Raw. Yeah. Matter of fact, let's not be unprofessional here. So Jade Cargill had the bully faction. Do you think
the baddies?
The baddies? You think
baddies 2.0?
Do you think this is going to be the consolation prize if she drops the belt?
She's not dropping the belt, bro.
You don't think she's dropping the belt?
Nah.
So you bring over Rhea Ripley to that brand. You don't give her the belt, or you think that's just for Mania, just for the Mania rub?
You brought over Bianca to a different brand.
Okay.
And didn't give her the belt after she won Chamber.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? Last year.
Okay.
So with that, no, I don't think she's dropping it.
So then
putting that hat back on, only 2 belts, maybe three major ones are gonna change hands at Mania.
Okay, let's talk about it. Tell me, which belts are this? Let's get into the nitty-gritty of it.
Yo, might as well put the Cody hate on because that's what y'all gonna say. Cody dropping.
Okay, I can see that because he's not in a monumental run. I think he won the belt for storyline purposes.
Yeah, but this is not like if who's gonna get that, give me a built up storyline. Don't give me a 6 week, you know what I'm saying, storyline.
I think Cody drops and he chases up until the summer.
I don't want to see that shit again. Stop rinsing and repeating shit.
So then who steps up? Who do you want to see versus the Viper?
Anybody. Build something new.
Okay.
Cody's old. Cody's getting up there.
That's your disrespect. But okay, continue.
It's not. Because
I get it. What's the next belt?
Getting old.
What's the next belt?
Building some new folks too. But who else? I think Liv might take it. I think that'll be more entertaining. Because then I think that'll help crumble more with the Judgment Day because Raquel needs that belt more than Liv.
Okay.
So if I had to go with just 2, those 2 for sure. But I got a weird feeling Roman might win. It's been a long time since he's been champion.
Why you think so? Why wouldn't he win?
The
only reason I believe that that you don't put the belt on him is if there's going to be something happening major storyline wise.
Yeah.
Like, okay, let me ask you this. I teased it.
Okay.
You know, because now we're talking Mania, right?
Yeah.
We're talking Mania. We're not even talking about the shows. We can go back and talk about Raw. We're talking Mania. Do you think I'm just a hopeless fan, or The Rock being in the background, his picture, when they're talking about ain't nobody acting like this or whatever, when they were referring to the bloodline. Like,
he had his eye on him.
What do you think? Like, and it was funny because it was like you know, the people's eyebrow.
Like just watching them exactly.
Yeah. Do you think that just happens to be coincidence, or they're like, let's screw with these fans?
Hopefully they're screwing with us. Hopefully it's something fun. Hopefully I'll take something fun.
That they're like people going to speculate all these podcasts.
Listen,
all these.
If I was in the writing room, bro, I would for sure be like, "Hey, yo, can we set it up like this? Can we put the truck here and have this segment here? Because like,
do you think they
make it
planned it,
fun.
or they were doing a segment and then they noticed like, yo, that's the Rock. You know what? Let's set over here. Let's just
It's probably
confuse
that way. It's probably that way. I don't think they
the
actually
hell.
put it and like orchestrated the whole thing that way. It's probably
Yeah.
like, oh, this looks good. Let's put them right here.
Is
And
it because
then,
they're like messing with fans? Like, you know how everybody assumes Stone Cold might pop up at every Mania?
I don't know why Stone Cold old too.
Like,
He got a bad everything, bad neck, bad knees.
okay, do you want Roman to win? Like as a fan?
As a
Or
fan,
do
yeah.
you or do you think CM Punk's run has been stellar to the point that you wouldn't even mind if he kept it?
I like that he's fighting everybody. That's always cool. We love a fighting champ. But as far as who I want to see with the belt, I go with Roman. From a fan aspect, I go with
But
Roman.
where do you take Roman after this?
I don't know. Let him start stacking bodies again.
Nah.
Why not?
Because I feel like this is more grounded.
I mean, like I said, this is my fan aspect.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? This is a whole new belt. We got a little different, you know what I'm saying? Roster's not fully the same because we got some people that are gone, you know what I'm saying? And we got some people that are back. We got some people that came up. So we got some new faces. I don't think, even if Roman does win, I don't think he needs to have it for a long ass time. You know what I'm saying?
Do you insert Seth? Or I feel like
They
if
gotta fight. They have to.
Okay, but I feel like Seth has a lot of unfinished business with the Vision.
Yeah.
First of all,
let him run through that.
Let's go back to Raw for a second.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Did anybody catch when LA Knight came out to help the Usos that Michael Cole said, a man has had vision problems this entire year, LA Knight. And then he came back 2 seconds later, like after 30 seconds, he was like, and by I mean vision problems, I mean he has problems with the vision. I found that way too funny. Way too funny. Is that me because I'm old? And I kind of like
it. It was perfect. It was perfect.
Like, cause I bet you somebody in the background like, what? He has vision problems because he wears the sunglasses and everything. You trying to say LA Knight is blind?
I don't know, man. Honestly, sitting there, was like, what was it yesterday? My first client was they were a wrestling fan. So I was like, all right, we're talking wrestling. I'm gonna just put on Unreal.
Yep.
So we put on Unreal and I'm rolling through Unreal as I'm doing their hair and everything. And I seen a lot where he was messing up. I'm like, oh, this is why they didn't.
Wait, they focused on that on Unreal? Like they talked about it, or was it like it was just like they kept people in the writing room was like, yo, he keeps messing up?
No, what was it? It was the title shot with Cody. Or no, the title shot with Seth. It was either the title shot, no, Money in the Bank. It was Money in the Bank with Seth. And them, like, they did focus on like the fact that like his timing wasn't good going up the ladder for that last little snippet of Money in the Bank.
What did he mess up? Refresh my mind, because I have not seen the full Unreal.
So basically they were saying was he should have rushed up the ladder. It should have been a trade of blows to where, you know, Seth gets up there while he's trying to get the briefcase off. You know what I'm saying? They do that little back and forth. He throws Seth off. And then Seth comes back. They have another little tussle. Seth gets him off, or, you know, they both go off. And then, you know, Seth goes up and gets the belt. Okay. Like he fucked up how heightened the situation could have been. You know what I'm saying? Like as a fan, like you're watching and you're like, oh my God, is he really about to win? Oh snap, Seth is coming up. You know, that type of shit.
Okay. But did they like, you think they played it up, or was general, like, you know, like where was this? Was this in the backstage when they were talking in Gorilla? or was it like in the writers' room? Was it mentioned later on, or did they give him direct feedback right then and there? Did they say anything to him, or what?
Yeah, they said something to him in Gorilla, but like the producer for that match was like highly upset.
And who was the producer? Like upset to the point that Triple H said, "Hey man, like I'll talk to him," or like upset, like yo,
He was upset, like he was mad. He walked away. You know what I'm saying? He ended up coming back and was like, "Yo, I was upset. This. You know, gave him the rundown of everything." And then Trips was over there like, "Yo, like it's not your fault. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're not the one to blame. You create the match, and it's for them to go out there and execute it. Like, you can't, you know, go out there." And then he cracked a little joke talking about, you know, if you went out there, you wouldn't look good in his trunks. And then that was that whole segment. But if you look at
you think they chose to air that, or they were just they were just shooting and they were like, oh, let's keep that in. Like,
I feel like they chose. I feel like they chose for that to be on Unreal.
Did they do like, I know with Chelsea Green in season 1, they like had a whole thing when they went to her and like they were talking to her and all this stuff. Did they talk to LA Knight after this? Or he kind of was like in the background just getting chewed out, like, oh, okay.
I think it was in the background. I think that was really it, if I'm remembering correctly. I didn't know seeing certain faces like in Gorilla while they was recording. I was like, oh, I didn't know Fam was on Unreal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like, so okay, I can see that. What else do you see? What other major titles do you see changing? Does Becky beat AJ Lee, or do you even care?
I think I don't really care.
Is it because they flopped AJ Lee's run, or you think AJ Lee just won that belt just so she could have a meaningful Mania match?
I think it just wasn't a good build up. Like the build up was okay, but it wasn't, you know, I feel like it didn't need to have a title. They could have kept the title on Maxine.
Okay.
You know, I don't see Becky winning because
because her position is solidified and she doesn't need a belt?
I mean, she don't.
And then the belt is already made. Like it's kind of like, you know how when they had Seth have this belt before they handed it off, like the heavyweight title before it's handed it off. Yeah. Like people don't talk about how Seth made that belt.
Oh, for sure.
Like CM Punk and Roman would not be competing for this belt if Seth didn't like run with it.
That was the number 2 title, like Roman said at the time. At that time, it was the number 2 title. Seth made that belt back into the world heavyweight belt. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Versus just we only got one champion now. Here's something else for y'all to have and work towards. But I feel like, the belt's already made. They course corrected Valkyria having it because that was a problem. It didn't go the way that they were supposed to. Even her and the Becky feud just didn't go the way it was supposed to. That's also something that they touched on at Unreal. But yeah, just it wasn't hidden like that. But as far as like that Mania match, I don't see AJ losing. Like, would you book AJ to lose her first Mania back in 11 years?
She's been undefeated and she won the last Mania match she had.
That was 11 years ago.
Yeah, so it's like, I think if she's there long term, do you see her staying long term past Mania, or you think she goes away?
She's under contract, so is she gonna be there every day? I don't know.
Under contract, do you think? I don't, because I haven't heard anything about the deal. You think she's under contract for years, or she's under contract?
A multi-year deal. I thought that's what the rumor was. The rumor.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I feel like her and Punk don't need money. Like the whole Punk comeback is not even for the bag. I think it's for him to prove AEW wrong. What do you think?
But him going to AEW was to prove WWE wrong.
Yeah, which is kind of like,
so he's gonna prove one right while proving the other wrong.
I guess so. I don't know.
Hey, touche.
All right, so any standout angles? So the rumor concerning SmackDown is that Motor City Machine Guns is going to be in a faction with Johnny Gargano and
because that shit be so weird to me, bro. Like, how do you let a tag team, like one person out of the tag team, go, like when they're in like not even like a big story, but like a story?
I don't think they let him go. I think it was his deal was up, and you can't force nobody. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
listen, as much money as y'all charge for WrestleMania, you got enough money to pay him.
No, I don't even think. I don't even think. Like, I think they negotiated with him. I think he wanted to go.
But I mean, that's not the only time though. They did that with like the women's, like some women's tag team champions. Like literally was on TV one week and was fired the next week.
Who?
With the girls tag team who she was dating Priest, the one that was dating Priest.
I got you.
Had the braces. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Her tag team partner was gone. Like that. Like, and they were on TV fighting for, for a spot for the tag team titles.
Okay, I get it, but I feel like a lot of people are like, "Oh, Gargano's gone," but apparently he has years on his contract. Do you think that was a selfish move?
Which part?
Like us not knowing them, like just off of paper.
Yeah.
Like Ciampa going to AEW, which I assume he got the bag.
I mean, I feel like he got there quick. Like, was that 90 days?
No, his contract was.
So when your contract's up, like you're good. You're good to go.
You could jump the next.
If you get let go, you got to wait 90 days.
Yeah, because the it's not crazy because they pay you for those 90 days.
Okay. All right, cool.
It's not like they're like, oh, nah.
But like, even that, though, think about it. Think about it like this. Even that, though, I'm going to pay you for 90 days. But now, folks ain't going to know who the fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know how, like, if you stay in front of TV, you stay in front of somebody's face. You know
it's not compete. Unfortunately, in wrestling, it sucks. In other industry, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Like, let's say you're a day trader, right? Or a scientist that worked at Google. 90 days for you ain't shit.
Nah, because like your work already stands out for itself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And your face don't mean shit.
Like,
versus like in wrestling, like I said, if you ain't seen, we forget about you.
But in wrestling also, I think if you rely heavy on the 90 days, it's one of those situations where you're like, I don't know if you're that great. Like, if you have to capitalize that you was on TV for another company instead of letting your body of work speak for you, that might be something.
I mean, but everybody's not a top star.
And that's the thing. And I think they go into free agency assuming that they are. I guess it also might be something. I think it might be something to do with your payday in an indie or another promotion might be bigger after, before, like if you hot, like red hot, like take somebody like, and he wasn't released, he left, so he didn't have a non-compete. Cross, if Cross got let go, like I felt like it would have been detrimental for his if he would have had 90 days.
Yeah,
versus when he hit the ground running as best as he could after he left, right?
No facts. And I mean, I feel like he's doing good out in the indies and everything else.
I feel like he's happier, I assume. Yeah. I don't know financially, but it looks like, he has less to worry about because he, quote unquote, has control of his narrative. Like, so what other storylines? So going into SmackDown, right? Going into Raw. Raw opened up with a segment with Obafemi and Brock. Obafemi comes out after Paul Heyman and Brock were just running him down. Talking about like he ain't nothing but a number. Just the next big thing to get knocked out by the first big thing. Pause. Which is Brock because his nickname was the next big thing. And then he comes out. First of all, it brought me joy in my heart when he started doing his little, and then the camera panned over to the little white kids doing it too. Like, I love that. And he came out, and hopefully it wasn't a botch, but when, it looked like Brock had a little bit of problem picking him up, and then Obafemi wiggling out. But, they've never fought. And I'm pretty sure Brock is not out there doing rehearsals. You know what I mean?
Nah.
Like, Brock ain't coming in early and be like, hey, man, let's run this. Let's call our shots for the match. He's kind of like, yeah, we're going to get out there. We're going to do what it is I can do.
We'll do what we do. And
yeah.
That's gonna be that.
And then he beat him. Does him having that segment, does it scare you that the internet using their powers of Spidey sense saying that he might lose to him if he keeps running off in these segments? I think it doesn't lessen the chance, but I think Brock putting him over for weeks and them having a competitive match and Brock maybe edging him out, like thinking if this is where they're going, it won't be as bad. You know what I mean? What do you think? I know I want him to win, but if it goes that route and he's dominant and Brock is just uses a veteran psyche or shenanigans to get a clean pinfall on him.
Mm-hmm. So if it's a clean match, as long as they don't make him look like no punk,
yeah,
then I'm okay, but it's not what I want to see as a fan.
Because I think Brock is done. He's giving I'm done energy. The fact he looks so happy now in the ring versus when he came back in SummerSlam. Like, right? Like, he's out there smiling, it's like Cowboy Brock all over again. You remember Cowboy Brock?
Yeah, I know Cowboy Brock.
And it's like, he's like, how like you sit in there and you're like, oh man, like I'm gonna miss this type of deal. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And he might challenge Roman for the belt. Win or lose. And then he might lose there. And then, you might get that, hit that Gunther music. And then Gunther's like, hey, old man, what you still doing here? Like, do I need to put you out your misery?
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
Man, you don't even want Brock to lose? Like, bro, if you're on your way out, it's not like he's out there costing people's contracts. Like, you old. Like, these are like, I think when it comes to retirement matches, I think dudes have a say. And Gunther has a lot of respect in the back. And
so you saying, just for a quick one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Quick little snippet, right? You saying that Kurt Angle, right, chose to lose to Baron Corbin?
I think he chose to lose to Baron Corbin because he thought that they were going to continue the angle. But then I think also Kurt Angle, his body hit him with the Uno reverse and was like, hey, fam, that was your last match.
But that was supposed to be his last match.
Did he say it? Did it come out and say this is my last match?
Yeah, that was his retirement match.
Okay.
Like that was his last, like
I think a lot of people, I think the pros go out on their back. I think they might have had somebody else scheduled for him, but Baron Corbin was the only person that made sense in terms of timing and whoever got the rub. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Think about who else was in matches. Then you pulling up the card now?
Nah, I'm just looking at some ages. That's all. Okay.
You won't let go the Brock or the Gunther age thing. Like what? You want him to be 21, like Javon Evans?
As someone who's taking out people's careers, yeah.
But then isn't that you giving him the big dog treatment?
No, that would be a legit legend killer.
Randy
the
was in
young
his late
buck.
when his late 20s, early 30s when he was doing his Legend Killer gimmick.
What year was the Legend Killer?
Go ahead, pull it up. I think he started doing Legend Killer, but he wasn't retiring. And also the legends that he was beating back then were like really retired legends. Like, you know what I mean? Like legends that they bring in for what's it called? Just for like novelty. You know what I mean? Like the only person that he beat that was an actual legend and still competing was Mick Foley.
Let's see.
It's not like he beat The Rock during that time. You know what I mean? First of all, has The Rock faced Randy Orton?
Mm.
Nobody talks about that.
So was it from like 06 to, or no, 03 to 06?
09.
Let's see. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Was he still the Legend Killer in 09?
He's still the Legend Killer today.
Is he?
Yeah.
What legend has he killed?
Bro, there's only enough 55-year-olds that you could beat up, dog.
He ain't beat up John Cena.
Huh?
He ain't beat up John Cena.
John Cena was not a legend when they were feuding.
He's a legend now.
Yeah. You see, the fact that you know what? I'm surprised I didn't ask you to look this up before. What? Name me an active legend that he beat during his Legend Killer run.
Let's look it up.
Let's talk about it.
Listen, we can switch it, sir. Okay, he was still taking out legends. That's the whole thing.
No. Gunther is retiring legends that are active. Different era, different time frame. The only legend that he beat that was still in a legend phase was Hogan. And I don't even think he beat him. I think Hogan beat him.
So you're telling me Gunther's out here retiring legends. If you said John Cena's not a legend yet, now he's a legend. He wasn't a legend before he left.
He wasn't a legend when Randy beat him.
Exactly. But I'm saying like Randy hasn't beat any legends as of late. So how's he?
Okay, how about let's rewind this. Who has Randy beat that's forced a retirement?
Look it up. You tell me.
No,
he was out here punt kicking old men in the head and everything else.
Yeah, but he wasn't retiring people. You're the one that has a problem with Gunther. I'm trying to follow your logic, brother.
Because Gunther is old.
Okay.
Gunther's almost 40. Gunther is right there with literally everyone else outside of
how old is Randy Orton?
Randy Orton is obviously older.
Okay, so then there you go.
Let's look. 45. That's Randy Orton's age. Randall Keith Orton.
Okay.
He'll be 46 next month.
Okay.
Now what about it?
I'm saying, like, you have a problem. Like, all right, so then who you think should be the legend killer? And don't say Obafemi.
Not Gunther. That wasn't my.
So then who would you give that moniker to? Who would you have been? Okay, Chad Gable, Americano. Let's say the Americano retires John Cena. Americano's young. It's about your age.
Go take
who you want?
You need a nap.
Who you want? Who you want?
They're not the same.
So then I'm saying, like, who do you want? Who? If they would have had 3 different people retire Goldberg, Cena, and what's his name? AJ Styles.
That's all. It just wouldn't have been Gunther for me.
Okay, cool. So then let's say somebody else retired Goldberg, somebody else retired John Cena, but then he retired AJ Styles.
if Gunther would have just retired AJ Styles, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
I feel like Gunther retiring Goldberg was perfect.
He was too old then.
It was great. Who was too old?
Goldberg. I mean, no, Gunther. You say by your logic, Gunther should not even have this.
He's not. Okay. No. What I'm saying is this whole I'm gonna retire everybody shtick that they're giving him now.
It just so happens. It's his WrestleMania thing. Remember how The Undertaker was undefeated in WrestleMania?
This
is his shtick. If you're a legend and it's not like he's out there saying I'm gonna retire every legend. It just so happens if you're at the end of your career, this is what he's gonna do.
Then we're gonna give you the Gunther, and Gunther's gonna take you out. Hell, like I said, him and Goldberg.
Ain't nobody get mad at The Undertaker when he was the only one that apparently did casket matches.
Listen.
Ain't nobody else did a casket match, and you were fine with that.
That's literally a match type.
No, it's a special. That's what he does. That's his gimmick, bro. He retires people.
Exactly. He was the dead man from the start.
He retires people
from the start. But my whole thing is literally him and Goldberg, perfect. They started that storyline. What, October? A year or two before? When was Bad Blood?
The year before.
A year before. Because Goldberg just retired last year, right? He got his last match last year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you're telling me that wasn't better than him retiring John Cena? Because every match he had in that John Cena classic, that last match classic, was pointless.
All right, let me ask you this.
Who did he go against that was really somebody?
I mean, they had everybody in that tournament.
Who did Gunther go against that was really somebody?
He went against Dom and Solo.
Who did he go against that was really somebody? I'm still waiting on that answer.
Man, you just don't like him. That's what it is. What it is. But anyway, we're getting long in the tooth here.
I don't like Brock Lesnar, but I don't want to see Gunther beat Brock Lesnar either. It don't make sense.
Who you want Brock Lesnar to retire to?
It'll probably be. It'll probably be. I mean, it's
if you don't have a problem,
if I had to pick, it'll probably be Oba.
Because Oba's going to retire him in 2 pay-per-views. He's going to beat him in 2 pay-per-views.
Oba could beat him at WrestleMania, and they could all be over it. I'd be fine. Probably over half of the 7 people in here will probably be fine as well.
If Goldberg was, if I told you Seth Rollins is retiring Brock Lesnar, you have a problem? You see, because
with Seth
is the same age as Gunther.
Listen, Gunther does not make sense.
Why? Because you don't like it. That's why
it don't make sense. Why does it make sense? Tell me why it makes sense. Why does it make sense in Marcos's brain?
It's his character. That's what he's been doing.
Since when? Since last year?
Yeah.
They gave him 3 people to retire in a year. So now it makes sense?
Okay, let me ask you this. So they used to start yeeting last year. Now you upset that he's taking yeet?
That he's that what you call it, yeeting? Yeah. If he wasn't yeeting, he'd probably still be champion.
So
he'd still be main event Jey Uso.
Do you think that like in that same, like, Dirty Dom calls himself the King of Luchadors? Do you have that same hate for that moniker now? He's like, man, he's only been doing that for a year. I
don't care. That's the whole thing.
He's doing that for a year. Like, I don't see you clutching a mask, man.
The king of Luchadors. It don't matter. Bro, that is not something. That is a young boy saying that I'm the best in the world.
If Kofi Kingston today decided to become the legend killer and started retiring legend, you would have not batted an eye.
He's old too.
Oh, so you saying you would have had a problem if he was the one that retired Goldberg, John Cena, and AJ Styles?
But it wouldn't have made sense. It wouldn't have made sense. Now, yes, come on now. You know I like Kofi. I like Kofi before the New Day.
I call a lie. Because you would have been like, woo, time to retire another legend. Who is it, baby? Who is it? Give him everybody. You know what? Give him
and take him down.
like just say you don't like
But
Gunther.
him retiring, whatchamacallit, didn't like him like John Cena. First and foremost, Gunther retiring John Cena did
You
not
don't think
make
that was
sense.
a Cena call?
If it was, it wasn't. It was sucked.
I mean, AJ called it too. He said, sure. Like, AJ said, like, hey man, let's put my career on it. So now you mad at the people that not even making that
They're
are making
dumb
the
too.
decision. Okay. Anyway, let's go back. Let's go to that question that we had last week so we can answer this and
Let's
get
talk
out of
about it. Let's talk from 2 weeks ago, actually.
here. Okay.
Let's see. Let me find the question. Don't try to tell me.
This man acting like he wouldn't have all the merch. If Kofi just came out and be like Legend Killer since 2025, you would have been like
I feel like, okay, for me, like for real, like just John Cena wise, John Cena should have went out putting over a younger person, like not
he
like
did. He put over Dom.
yes, yeah. Oh my fucking god, fuck Dom. Dom was already made. Dom was made at WrestleMania when they booed him going into the match and cheered that man afterwards. Dom's been made since then.
So then who should have beaten him? If you say Obafemi, I'm gonna stop talking.
No, literally somebody younger, bro. Even if it was Solo, I would have took Solo. Why? You just said you just say what did I say? Who did Gunther face that was really somebody?
I know you lied. I know you lied.
What did you just say?
I know you lied because you would have.
Gunther face that was really somebody
You
in
lied.
that tournament.
You
You
lied.
said Solo and who else? And Dominic
How old is
Mysterio.
Solo? Pull up Solo's
Come
age
on.
right now.
Come on, you type it up while I look up this question. You look up Solo's age.
Okay, I'm looking up.
He's younger than Gunther. I bet you I can tell you that.
He's 33.
He's younger than Gunther
A matter of like
by
5 years. You would have been like, oh, it makes perfect sense.
No, honestly, like straight up, like no bullshit. I just would have rather it have been a younger guy, probably like very early 30s, like 31 maybe, to like
Who's on the main
Mid-20s.
roster that would have made sense and not been on? If Mello would have retired John Cena, Mello that would have still been in the mid card and just like lucky, be happy that he's there.
Gunther's only won one championship. Well, he's won it twice because everyone Jay beat for a title, they let him beat the people and then get beat back by the people. That's the only reason Gunther got 2 title reigns.
Gunther was the only double UK and NXT champion. Was the longest reigning on both.
Who cares about NXT?
Was the longest reigning IC champion, which people forgot because Roman Reigns is the longest heavyweight champion ever. And Gunther has beaten everybody on the roster. Everybody on the roster.
He's beaten everybody on the roster.
Correct.
Okay. Everybody on the so if I can name 2 people.
Sure.
Roman.
Too. You beat Roman in his career.
When?
I'm gonna tell you right now.
When did Gunther beat Roman? Because if that's the case, then Roman should have retired John Cena. Roman's only 2 years older. What's the difference, right? He's beating everybody on the roster.
They haven't faced each other.
But I thought you
Everybody,
said he beat them.
every one of your faves, he's beaten. He's beaten Seth.
Steph's not my fave. But yeah,
He's
I got you. I get what you're saying. They've booked him as
strong as can be. And you're like, he's not supposed to win. He's not my favorite.
I mean, he's not.
If Brock Lesnar would have came out and beat John Cena on the way out, you would have not batted an eye.
No, because he's already torn John Cena apart in the past.
You're not bad.
Would I have liked it? No. Would it have made sense? Okay.
If Brock would have came out and beaten
right.
AJ Styles, you would have not batted an eye either.
No, I wouldn't have liked that shit at all.
You would have not batted an eye. You would have been like, "Oh, I get it though. It's Brock. It's Brock though."
But it is Brock. But that's the only problem, and I hate to say it, but it is Brock.
Let the man cook. In a couple of years, he gonna be like, "It's Gunther though."
But hear me out though. But hear me out.
Gunther,
the only one I really have problems with is him beating John Cena. That's the only one. Him beating AJ Styles, okay, cool, whatever. Him beating Goldberg, I don't even care. Did I even watch that match live? Probably not.
All I know is you was wearing your John Cena's Fruity Pebbles shirt on, and he crushed you. He crushed you. You like, you like the black dude that got shocked when the Undertaker lost. That's you.
I knew John Cena was gonna lose though. I'm not even mad that he lost.
He went out like, you know how the crazy fans be burning jerseys in your background. You bought a Gunther t-shirt and burned it just for no reason.
I have a Gunther belt. It's on the floor. It didn't make it to the shelf. It's on the floor.
I wonder why. What Gunther belt do you have?
I got his IC belt.
Okay, so why?
Why do I have it?
You ain't like.
Why do I have it? Because it was a good deal.
I'll send it over to me. You don't want that? I need an IC belt. I'll trade it for you for my white one. Let's go.
I already got that one. It's on the wall.
So send it over. You don't want that, dog.
I actually think I got to sign it.
Why? Are you gonna tell him you don't hate it? You hate him?
I'm like, man, I don't like your ass. But sign this belt.
And then he's gonna tap your chest.
Listen,
and they gonna kick you out the line.
I don't give a fuck. He hit me. Oh,
bro, on the back of the ticket, on the back of any ticket that you get now, what does it say? We're not held liable, baby.
Okay, that's fine. I bet y'all burn some shit down. See,
like
what y'all understand is I'm unstable. Okay,
Dean Ambrose. What I need you to do is stabilize and find that question. Unless we out. You ain't found it yet. It's all good. We ain't doing it.
All right. So the question was, who do you see as champion by the end of the year? He said preferably the major titles, but just in general, who do you see as champions in WWE?
Okay. I see by the end of the year, I can see Dom or Gunther being Raw champ. SmackDown, I can see Trick or Jacob. IC belt, I can honestly see Johnny Gargano sliding into that US belt. It makes sense. He's a good worker. That seems to be a worker belt, and it doesn't matter the weight class there.
Okay.
The IC belt, I can see Finn or returning Jericho if he does return.
Okay.
Women's belt on SmackDown, I think it's gonna be Naomi when she comes back. I don't think she's coming to Raw. I think she's going to SmackDown. And okay. I think for Raw, I think Liv is gonna carry it for the rest of the year, and then maybe drop it like to Raquel when they're finally gonna break up. But I think that happens more on the
WrestleMania push.
No, I think that more or less happens on the Raw new beginning of the year show.
Oh, the Netflix debut.
Yep.
Okay, that's very interesting.
Yep.
I like some of the names that you put out there.
And did I say who the IC guy was going to be?
Yeah, you said Finn or Jericho.
Yep.
Jericho.
Or I could see it being a Grande Americano.
Who has the tag team titles then?
The tag team titles on Raw?
Since you hit everybody, that's the only
On
thing you left
Raw.
out with tag team titles.
On Raw, I think it's going to be a combination of divisions. Probably more than likely Austin and Bronson. If the division is still a thing. On SmackDown, I could see God alone, Tama and his brother, Tonga,
Okay.
as themselves.
No MFT. Okay.
No MST.
Okay. Women's
Tag title?
Mm-hmm.
That's a tough one. I think the women's tag title is going to be some combination of Kyrie and Io, or it could be,
You see that breakup. Okay.
or it could be AJ Lee and some returning legend.
Okay. Okay.
Yep. What about you? Let's hear it. Let's talk about it.
Very interesting. I do like how you went with a lot of those.
Mhm.
I'm gonna just start from the back end. So I'm gonna
Okay.
start with the women's tag team titles.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind seeing Michin and BFAB.
Okay.
Like they've been rocking with each other for a while.
Okay.
So that route, I wouldn't mind seeing them. Give them something, bro. Like they be out here putting in work. SmackDown tag team titles. That one's tough. That one's tough for me.
Give us a curveball, Trick and Mello.
I don't want to see Mello go back. I don't even want to see Trick. I don't want to see neither one of them go backwards in that sense. Like I feel like Mello's finally getting a solo push on the main roster.
Okay.
And Trick, they're pushing him to the moon right now. So I don't want to see them go back and get stuck in that tag team realm.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind Motor City Machine Guns, to be real. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the biggest fan of them. You know what I'm saying? Like I know them a little bit outside of WWE. You know what I'm saying? Not a lot, but I wouldn't mind seeing them with the tag team titles.
Okay.
They put on good matches. So yeah, I wouldn't mind that. Raw.
I just don't see the New Day of the Usos still being relevant in the tag team scene at this point.
Why is that?
Because I think if the New Day does win, it might be a heel Kofi and Javon Evans.
Just because Woods is out right now?
Yeah, and I think it does better for the narrative that you like Woods gets upset. I think they do a replay of what happened with big dude, homeboy that got let go.
How Kofi brought him in, but Woods wasn't feeling it.
Yeah, which they kind of like just did away with it.
Yeah, obviously. Honestly, I like something just completely just off the wall. The Miz and Dan Helsing.
On Raw?
Why not?
Okay. Hey.
Why not? If I don't put the New Day in there, because that's an obvious pick for me. I think them two. I think it'll be funny because they already have their little back and forths.
I think right now and I'm not saying that the Usos and the New Day. I'm just saying I think they're the last options in terms of the tag team division. I think they're way better if you're going to keep them in the division together. I think they're way better chasing than being actual champions because that's your breaking glass. Like, you know what I mean? I don't think tag team champions go out there trying to win multiple titles and lose them and then win them back. You know what I mean?
No, for sure. But I mean, I feel like it's just like the mid card titles. Like they can change hands. They can, you know what I'm saying, move around. So, like I said, if I don't put the New Day in there, that's just me. I'm cool with Dan Helsing, and the Miz. I feel like it'll be a fun tag team. They'll probably fight.
Do you
fight
think
a
the
lot.
Miz turns face after his program with Jelly Roll and does accept Danhausen?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Okay.
I feel like it's not unheard of. And the Miz can play either side and do well.
Yep.
So let's see. Mid-card titles. Let's see what's over there. I put the women's US title.
Okay.
I put it on Lash.
Lash Legend.
Yeah.
So she's splitting up.
They ain't got to split up just for her to have the title.
Okay.
Like I feel like it's not a major title, so it's not something that they necessarily got to fight about. But she could win it. I feel like she could even win it, you know, with them still having the tag team titles, and then they lose the tag team titles type shit.
Okay. I like that.
Let's see. Women's IC. Honestly, I see Bailey winning it before the end of the year.
Okay.
Because I don't think it goes back to Becky. But I think them two run it back and Bailey gets it.
I can see that.
Let's see. Men's mid card. I can see Finn. I can see Finn with the IC title. Like somehow Dom gets it back and he beats Dom for it.
I thought they were gonna go with that yesterday, and I'm like, oh man, don't do Penta like that. But I feel like Dom and
like you got to. I feel like you got to go that route. Like eventually.
Yeah, but I don't see a Penta losing it until maybe after Mania.
Oh no, for sure. He's not losing it right now. He just got it. Let's see, men's US. Who would I put that on? Who would I? Let's see. The Americanas are on Raw, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Who?
Oh. I don't know that one. I don't know. I don't know who you put the US title on. Like I think it'll be funny if it was Chad Gable as Americana winning the US title. I think that would be hilarious.
What about Powerhouse Hobbs?
If they bring him out, I'm down with that. Okay. But we haven't physically seen him since whatchamacallit. I'm okay with Zach. Damn it, I almost called him Zack Ryder. I'm okay with
Matt Cardona. That'd be dope.
I'm okay with Matt Cardona.
Run it back.
That was the belt he had before.
Yeah.
Oh no! Don't give him.
No, he hadn't. No, he had the IC. He's never had the US.
I thought he had the US. He had the IC title. Was it the white IC title?
He had both.
Okay. Got it. Yeah. So I can see that. That would be. I like that.
No, he only had the IC. He didn't have the US belt.
It wasn't the US. I mean, like I said, I could definitely be wrong. I think women's major titles. I like where you went with Naomi. I would put one belt on Naomi. I guess it would. Yeah, I'll put one belt on Naomi. I put the SmackDown one on her, and have Jade keep it until she comes back. If she did come back, because that's still a little tough because she's still, you know what I'm saying.
Did she actually give birth or no?
I don't know. I feel like she's close to it.
No, I thought somebody said. I thought didn't
that picture was fake.
Oh, so
that picture was fake as hell.
So what's it called?
Come on,
Jay's dad was lying.
You know he got like 6 kids. So he came out and I think he tweeted and said he was talking about this son.
Oh, okay.
So it wasn't Jimmy. But she should be due like within like hell by Mania to be real.
So do you think that's the reason why I guess
why they dropping?
Yeah.
I feel like that's a part of it. Like I said, they don't they don't be out there with the tag team titles. You didn't see them with the tag team titles until they was about to have a match for it. You know what I'm saying? Same with the MFT. Like,
and he also almost forgot them. You saw Jimmy had to go back in and grab them.
Yes. Yeah, so I put them two against each other with Naomi going over. And then the Raw Women's Championship, Raquel.
Okay.
That's who I put it on. Men's titles. On the SmackDown side, I like what you said. I like Jacob or Trick. It's just, who are they going up against to get the belt for me? And then on Raw, would I put the belt on Raw? Damn sure not Gunther.
Who is it?
You know what's crazy? You know who I really want to see get a singles push?
Oh,
I want to see Woods get a singles push.
Okay. I mean, your WWE 2026 says so. 2K26.
I mean, I think Woods got the mic skills. He got the mic skills, and he can perform in the ring. If not him, do you put? I mean, you could put the title on.
Well, it's not who you want.
Yeah,
it's who do you think?
It's who do I think? Yeah, who do I think? It probably Oba. Let's see. What's good?
This guy.
Not. Oh shit.
This guy.
Oh man, and you spelled my name wrong. Hurt my feelings, man. Hurt my feelings.
Anyway, so those are good picks.
That's like it's not bad.
All right, I think it's a good stopping point for us to have the end. So, guys, I know we rambled on. We talked. I was trying to get Derek to talk more. I think I was successful.
You succeeded.
I succeeded. But we appreciate you guys. Thank you for joining us again for the Bumps and Bruises podcast. I'm your boy Marcos, joined once again by my tag team partner this week, Derek. And we're on the road to WrestleMania. I'm still Team Yeet, and I mess with it. If you have a question for us, email us or DM the account, and we'll spotlight it next week. I think that's something we should be doing. Like, if you listen to us, whoever, or you just tag us or put in the comments, say, hey, I have a question for y'all next week.
Yeah, do it.
All right. Well, I appreciate your time. Thank you for joining us. And I believe this is it. Peace is the best way I can say it. Peace.
All right, y'all. We out.